Hello friends, if you're a part of the family, welcome back. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. It has been a long time since I have uploaded a video. It actually has been a few months. The last video that I posted was actually a Bible study, but a lot has happened, and so I am here today on this video sharing with you guys what the latest is and what the big announcement is. If you follow me on social media, then you know what it is, but I will give you more details here. So the big news is that my family and I have actually moved. We are currently in Florida. That's where I grew up. I am originally from Venezuela. I moved to Florida when I was 6 and I grew up there pretty much. Got married, had kids. Obviously, you guys know, you guys have been following me for a while. If you're new here, then yes, I am married. I have 3 kids. And so for many years, we have been wanting to leave Florida and just kind of praying through that. We tried maybe like 3 or 4 times to intentionally leave. We tried to go to North Carolina. We tried to go to Georgia. I think at one point we tried to move up to Jacksonville, and doors were just being closed and it was totally fine. But we've always had this feeling or this like want to just try life somewhere else. Just Florida's very unique and we wanted to try life somewhere outside of Florida. We were praying, and about a year ago, we were just like, hey, why don't we try maybe thinking about moving somewhere outside of the US? So last year we took a trip to Barcelona. I have some pictures on my Instagram about that last September, and we were like, hey, we really like it here. And so we prayed about it and we're like, okay, well, if we're gonna make this move, the Lord has to be guiding us. And so we did. We prayed about it, and there was something about Spain that we loved. Number one, it was outside of Florida. We've been trying to leave Florida for a while, but this is actually a big move because we'd be leaving the U.S. where we've been most of our lives. But something that we loved about Spain was that it was in Europe, and just Europe in general has been has been a place where we've kind of been intrigued about, and just the culture, the different cultures, the different languages. We've been to Italy back in 2014. Oscar and I celebrated our 10-year anniversary in Italy, and we were there for like 2 weeks. We also went to the UK, to London, and we just had a great time there. So we've kind of had like this feeling of like wanting to go back to Europe. So again, when we went to Spain last year, we're like, you know what, we could maybe pray about moving here. We know the language because Oscar and I are both from Venezuela. And so we're like, there's going to be obviously little things that we'd have to learn as far as just like slang and like different words that they use for different things. But overall, we were able to communicate just fine. And our kids know as well. So we have 3 kids. Nathan is 12, Lucia is 10, and Luke is 6. And Lucia and Nathan, all 3 of them, we spoke Spanish to them only for the first 4 years of their lives. So they know Spanish. They know how to communicate. We've always gone to Spanish speaking churches. My mother-in-law only speaks Spanish. We have a lot of people in our lives, in our community, that only speak Spanish. So they've had to really communicate and use their Spanish. And so we're like, hey, in Spain, they know Spanish. And so I love that in Spain, we have access to different parts of Europe. We can travel to Italy, we can travel to Germany, we can travel to France. Oh, we went to France last year too, and it was beautiful. So just this possibility of trying life somewhere outside of the US, we were just intrigued by that. And so we started praying, and just obviously, like I said, it's a big move. And so we had to take into consideration so many things. But yeah, we were excited to do that. And also, some things that were going on also in the US were kind of just pushing us this way as well. Like you guys know it, inflation, which has hit everywhere, but just dramatically the US. You know, like my husband was the only one working at the time. I was a stay-at-home mom, and just gas prices, food prices everywhere have just like increased. And so we're like, where can we get more money, more things for our money? Where could we really stretch out our money? And so Spain as well. Spain, the life here is, you know, cheaper. And so I feel like we get more for our money. So there was just a lot of things that we were kind of thinking through, praying over. And so we are here. The Lord has really provided even just a job that Oscar and I could do remotely, that we can do here, that we can even do if we travel anywhere else with the kids. And so we prayed, and here we are. We landed about 2.5 weeks ago, and we are adjusting to life here in Spain. The kids have started school and they have really enjoyed it. Ironically enough, and I share this because it's just how the Lord works. My mother-in-law has been teaching my kids how to write and read Spanish. They know how to speak it, but just to write it and to read is something different. She's been teaching them for the past year. And we started this before we had even considered to move here. So they got, you know, some practice with their Spanish, which is really good. And so they've been adjusting well, and we are here. We're in temporary housing. We're looking for a permanent home for us now. But I'm just super excited. I am super just, what's the word? Just inspired. Walking through the streets of Spain, being where we were last year, and just seeing the different foods, a different culture, just history here has been just amazing. So we're excited to know, to learn not just the Spaniard culture, but so many other cultures that we have here. I'm excited to try the food and to know about just everything about not just Spain, but Europe. We're excited about just getting to know Europe. And Spain is just like a good little hub that we could be, because we know the language. I also have family here. I have family in Madrid, actually. And so I would love to reconnect with them. Oscar has family here as well. He has some family in France that come over to Spain all the time. So Spain just seemed right for all those reasons. So this is where we are at. And hopefully this doesn't change too much just the content here of my channel. I would love to share about just the food, lifestyle, makeup, beauty, skincare, and just life here, you know. And I would love to take my camera, my phone with me wherever I go, wherever we travel in Europe, to take you guys along with me so you guys can be intrigued as much as I am, and just see even where this channel goes now that I am in a whole different country. So super excited. Wanted to make an official video to let you guys know. I know a lot of you guys have been following me for a few years, and it seemed kind of odd that I stopped filming for a few months. So I just thought it was really important to hop in here and to let you guys know this huge decision that has been going on for the past year or so. Haven't been wanting to share it because it wasn't official. We wanted to make sure that we landed. We wanted to make sure that things kind of worked out. And so they have, and we are here. So yes, be praying for us and our family, and just super excited about our future. Anyways, so that's about it. Comment below if you guys have visited Spain, any suggestions, any tips for us. We've already kind of seen a few words in Spanish that we say differently, and it's all just a learning experience. For example, bathroom, we say baño. Here they say aseo, which is like if you want to use a public bathroom. The first time we arrived, we went to have breakfast, and I wanted to order like an orange juice, and juice in Spanish or in Venezuela is jugo, but here it's zumo. Like I wanted the orange juice, so jugo de naranja, orange juice. And I was just like, no, it's sumo. I was like, what? Sumo? So there's words that obviously we're gonna have to learn, and my kids as well. But I am excited also to just share this with them. They have never been outside of the US. They have never left. Nathan went to Puerto Rico, you know, for 1 week during the summer with us, but they've never been outside of the US. So this is probably the biggest move they've ever experienced in their lives so far. So I'm just excited to see how they're gonna be reacting, how they're gonna be adjusting to a new culture. And I think for us too, it's always been important to just be aware and let our kids be aware there's life outside of the US. Like we're the US, but like there's this big old chunk of the world that we don't even learn yet or don't know yet, that I'm dying for my kids to know. And so that was also just a pro of making this move. Exposing them to culture, to different foods, to different people, to different languages, and just take a little break from the US. We're planning probably be here for a few years. We're taking a year at a time, you know, again, trusting the Lord will be guiding us. But just a little break from what's going on in the US, you know, not just inflation, but just so many other things that are going on with like our culture and like politics. And it's just like, this was just a good change for us. So either way, anyway, I am excited. I'll stop rambling because I actually have some footage from the day that we left. Our flight left at 6 p.m. from Miami. And we arrived here in Spain around 8, 9 in the morning. We barely got any sleep. So when we arrived, we were tired, but we were trying to stay as up as we could so that we can not get really bad jet lag and really adjust ourselves to the time difference. So US, we were Eastern time, we are 6 hours ahead. Anyway, so I will stop talking so you guys can see that footage and some pictures that I want to share with you guys. All right, guys, after that, stay tuned for a few messages from myself. Love you all, and I am so excited to start this adventure with you guys here on my channel. Love you all. Bye.
Excited? You sure? Yeah. All right. What are you taking with you in the plane?
All this stuff.
Why are your pants all rolled up?
It's so hot in here.
It is really hot.
Yeah, it's so hot.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Today's your birthday, right?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Luke.
Thank you.
Can you finish your ice cream? We can't take that in the plane.
I know, I can finish it. I can't believe my eyes.
How do you feel? Excited. Yeah? But sad because we're in the middle of leaving. Alright, we're boarding now. Let's go. I know, but we're boarding soon. What you got there?
So I got my blanket that I bought myself.
Hold on.
I have my blanket that I bought myself. I have my neck pillow. I have my knee ball.
That's mine.
And my own thing.
You excited? Yep.
Looky. Happy birthday. Dim it. So here is to undim it. Pass it all until it's up. And you just start getting brighter and brighter and brighter. It looks really good. Welcome to Spain. If you ask the same questions that my mom asked, how was the flight? How was last night? It was bad.
Fine.
I could not sleep. Good.
Nathan, how was your flight? Nathan, how was the flight? Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos. I put a lot of time and effort in filming these videos and uploading them and editing them for you guys, so it means the world that you guys are taking the time to watch them. So first of all, thank you so much. There's a few things that I want to share with you guys. They won't take long at all, I promise. So number one is I accept prayer requests. So if there's anything that you want prayer over, if you have a family or a friend that needs prayer, if you're going through a situation, or for you, for anyone that you know, go ahead and comment below, or you can go ahead and contact me by emailing me or through social media as well. And I will definitely be praying for you and for your situation. Number two, if you are on social media, you should totally be following me. I'll go ahead and put my handler below. Specifically Instagram and Facebook. I post a lot more content there, specifically on Instagram. I post pictures of my family, of trips, of what I do during the day, recipes, outfits, just a lot more content there, and I have so much fun with it. So if you are on social media, go ahead and follow me over there. Number 3, I have an Etsy shop where I design graphic t-shirts. In the future, I'm thinking of maybe adding a few more items on there, but go ahead and check it out. They are comfy t-shirts, mostly faith-based, tons of different colors, and I love t-shirts. I live in t-shirts and I love designing them. So I've made this shop available for you guys to purchase some really cool and comfy t-shirts that I have designed. So go ahead and check it out. The link to my Etsy shop will be below. And number 4, last but certainly not least, if you are not part of this family yet, consider subscribing. We have so much fun here. I do my best to upload 3 days a week. I upload Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mondays and Wednesdays is mostly Bible related. I do Bible studies and such, and we have fun in those days because we dive into the Word of God and we learn. And Fridays is mostly for my girls out there. I do a lot of makeup hauls, makeup reviews, get ready with me, makeup tutorials. I also do recipes. I do so many things just about my life, and like I said, we have tons of fun on Fridays as well. So if you want to join us, if you feel like that's something that you would love to be a part of, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified every time I upload a new video. See, that was short and sweet, right? Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you all, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.